Okay, so I'm going to do a product test slash review, I guess. I'm going to be testing these. They're breast milk alcohol detection strips. There's multiple brands. I just got these off of Amazon because they had really good reviews. There's 20 strips. I think I paid 20 bucks, maybe a little less. Maybe it was less, I don't know. But this is what I'm gonna try and review. So it's 8-10-ish, and I had this. I don't ever drink, so I have a very, very low tolerance. So it doesn't take much. But this is 12 ounces and it's 5% alcohol. It's Arnold Palmer spiked. I really like Arnold Palmer. I really like Arnold Palmer. I can't even talk. I'm already drunk. No, I really like Arnold Palmer, and it really is just Arnold Palmer with vodka in it. Okay, so I had one. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll have a shot. A shot? Maybe. Maybe I'll maybe I'll just have another one of these. But I'm gonna keep track of what I drink and what time I drink, and then I'm gonna pump before I go to bed too. So I'll do my first strip before I go to bed, and then I'll test it in the morning too. I have milk in the fridge defrosting for Sawyer, so he is not going to be getting any of this milk. Just so you know. And remember, always drink responsibly. And make sure you're an adult. Like 21 and up. Don't be drinking if you're not 21 or up.
Lame-o.
You're a lame-o. Next on the menu is 8 Neighbors pink grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit. Pink grapefruit flavored vodka. It is 35% alcohol. Ew, that's a lot of alcohol.
This one, like, vodka is normally higher than that. It's only low because there's oh.
Yeah?
There's only low because it's flavored.
Oh.
But you have kids. What if they wake up and you're drunk?
That's what we got a cat for. Our designated cat.
Designated cat.
Cheers.
Cheers to me.
Oh, I don't like alcohol.
It's grapefruit.
Oh, I don't like alcohol or grapefruit. That wasn't pleasant. Drinking isn't good. Okay, so I had that shot, and then I had another one of those Arnold Palmers, and now I'm done. It's 9 o'clock. I'm done. So I usually pump around 10:30. So I'll try and keep track of time. So that means I'll pump in about an hour and a half from now, and then I'll test that milk. Obviously there's gonna be alcohol in it, so it'll just be dumped down the sink. But I'm gonna test it to see what the strips do. Okay, so I stopped drinking at 9 o'clock. I had one Arnold Palmer spiked, and then I had the one shot, and then I had one more Arnold Palmer spiked. So I've had 3-ish drinks, and I went from 8 to 9 o'clock. It is now 10:57. I pumped at about 10:45, so now I'm going to test my milk, which there's obviously, I'm assuming, going to be alcohol in it, but we're going to see. So again, this is the box for what I got, safe milk for breastfeeding, and it came with 20 of them, and they each come individually wrapped. So how to use: remove test strip from sealed product and use it as soon as possible. Dip reaction pad in breast milk for 5 to 10 seconds. Read results at 2 minutes exactly by comparing. Okay, by comparing. So there's what I have to compare it to.
And you stole your daughter's candy.
And I stole her candy, but it was good. Okay, so there's your strip. 5 to 10 seconds. This is what I just pumped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's at 2 minutes. So make the timer for timer. Oh crap. Okay. So if I compare it, I mean, it's closest to this one. It's like in between these two. But so it's like 30. That's a lot. Dear Lord. I would definitely not be okay to drive. No, okay, so I'm at about right here. It's about in the middle. But that's about right. I mean, considering I just stopped drinking about 2 hours ago. That's crazy. Definitely will not be feeding that to Sawyer. I pumped about 6 ounces. About 6 ounces. That's depressing. That will not be ingested by my child. He usually doesn't wake up until about 5 to eat. So when he wakes up at 5, I'm going to give him a bottle. I have frozen breast milk. Again, I have frozen breast milk. And it's defrosting now. And I will give him that when he wakes up at 5. And depending on how I'm feeling and how he is or whatever, I'm going to test again. I'm obviously going to test again before I actually give him milk. I think I'm going to wake up around 5 or whenever he wakes up to feed him, and then I'll probably pump a little bit and then test it again and then see what it says. I think even if I test at 5 or around 5 and it says it's okay, I think I'm still gonna pump it and just dump it out just to be safe, and then I'll test again. But so that's where I am right now, and I will let you know what it's at whenever he wakes up or whenever I test again. So see you later. Good morning. So, do you have your father's wallet?
Yeah.
Can you put that back?
No.
What are you taking from it?
Eh?
Can I have it?
No!
Okay. So, I went to bed last night, obviously. I woke up at, what time did I wake up? I woke up at 5:30. He was still kind of sleeping, but I could tell he was gonna wake up soon. So I woke up and I came out here and I heated a bottle up for him, and then I pumped. I pumped about 8 ounces out, and I can show you an insert. I didn't record the test strip and everything, but I did take pictures. So I'll show you the pictures, and it was negative. And just to make sure, I did 2 strips. They were both negative, and I ended up dumping that milk anyway. So he got the leftover frozen milk from that I defrosted last night, and then I might pump and dump one more time, even though when I tested this morning it said it was already fine. I might do it again one more time just to be safe. So I think those strips are pretty cool. Obviously I don't drink hardly ever. Like, I like never ever drink. Last night was just, you know, it's a stressful week. So I just decided, you know, just let loose a little. I know that in the picture it looks like they might be a little bit blue, but I think it's just because the actual strips, like the actual strip part was wet, that made it look like it was a little more blue, and it looks a little more blue in the picture than it did in actual life too. He is fed, he is healthy, he does not have alcohol in his system. I think those are a really good investment. I know that when you drink, sometimes it can like diminish your supply too. I think that's only like if you do it like a lot, or not a lot, but like really often. I think it can have an effect over your milk in the long run. But I barely ever drink. Like, I hardly ever drink at all. And it's just a pain. Like, it was nice to just kind of like let loose a little, but it is such a pain in the butt to have to get up, test your milk, pump, well, get up, pump, test your milk, give them a bottle, all this stuff, when normally I can just wake up, bring them in bed with me, stick them on my boob, and we both go back to sleep. Like, that's so much easier. So overall, I really like the product. I think it's something that's really good to have on hand if you know that you might want to have a drink occasionally. 'Cause I recommend them if you want them. The sensitivity seemed really good. They seem to work really good, and his safety is totally worth it. They're a little expensive, but again, his safety is totally worth it. So that is my product review for the breast milk alcohol test strips. Hope it was a little helpful. Have a good day, I guess. Goodbye.